Hey, what's shaking, guys? Luke Dancy here. We are live today. 3 very exciting things today. I'm going to hook you up with some free magic. I'm going to tell you how in just a minute. And we're going to be talking all about good intuition today. That's what is on today, good intuition overload. We're going to do a giveaway for this. Also, I've been paying attention to you guys. I've been listening, and I know you want to see a full performance of this in action. So I've actually got a full performance of good intuition. I'm going to be running for you in just a minute, so stay tuned if you want to see that. You've been asking for it. I'm going to drop it right here. Also, I've got an interview with Bernardo that I'm going to be sharing with you as well. Pre-recorded this when he was in Rio. He's now on the road lecturing. So I'm going to share that with you as well. So you want to win some free magic. Everyone wants to do that. Here's all you need to do. Of course, the giveaway today is for this download right here, Good Intuition. This is the brand new thing. It just popped up yesterday from Bernardo Sedlacek. And if you want to win it, here's all I need you guys to do today. All right? So basically, this is something that we are doing today, adding a new feature. And the new feature is we're officially streaming again on Facebook, over on YouTube. What's shaking, YouTube friends? Good to see you again. And over on Twitter as well. And I'd like you to tell me what new features you would like to see. And that's all you need to do. So in the comments section, post them in there. All the comments count. If you post a comment, you're in it. We're going to do a giveaway for Facebook and for YouTube. So if you'd like to win a free copy of this, that's all I need you to do is tell me what would you like to see. Maybe it's a new feature. Maybe it's something we do already you'd like to see done different. Whatever it is, post it in there and you are entered to win a free copy of Good Intuition. That's all there is to it. All right. So I'm going to keep reminding you as we go forward that that's what's going on today. I also do want to welcome back our YouTube friends. It's been a hot minute since we've gone live over here. It's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. All right. So I'm going to now run the full performance clips. I know you YouTube friends, I was looking at your comments. The #1 comment on YouTube was, show me a full performance of Good Intuition. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So stay tuned. I'll be back. And then I also have that interview with Bernardo too. So you're going to learn everything you want to know about Good Intuition today. All right. So here we go with the full performance right now.
Hello guys, I'm Bernardo Sedlacek, and I'm very happy to share with you guys my thoughts about my own version of the triple intuition. So I'm not saying Danny DRT's version, I'm saying my own version, which uses only a normal deck of cards. So I hope you enjoy, I hope you have a great time, such as I did making it. So I see you soon. So shall we start with the applause or something like that, or we just, okay, all right. So, what's that? Okay. Well, guys, I will show you something very interesting, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Sure. It is something a little bit different than what usually happens. Maybe, George, I would do the cards like this. Not you. I will. How do you say it? Spread the cards like this, and you touch one of the cards. Is that okay for you? Okay. Good. Take it out. Yeah. Which one? This one. Do you want to change your mind? Or is that okay?
No, this is fine.
Okay. Look at the card and remember, and show to the camera as well, because they might be interesting to know what is the card. Is that okay for you? Yeah.
Do we get to see it?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, and put it back. Okay. And now comes the funny part, because of course you choose a card. And do you have a favorite number, like from 1 to 10?
Yes.
Which is?
7.
Yeah, actually, even better. Just take one card and see if it is your favorite number. It is?
No.
It is because the lucky number doesn't exist, or something like that. It's a bad joke, I know. Just show the camera and remember the card, and show, of course, George and Javi as well. Okay?
Wait, do I have to remember this?
It would be good.
Okay. Cool.
So wait,
I remember.
You see that? It is hard. But basically, you choose one card from about the top. You choose a card from the middle, and you take a card from the bottom. Why not?
Oh.
Is that okay? And remember the card.
Yep.
And show everyone, and show the camera. That's the interesting.
I can't remember
important.
another card.
Okay, you don't have. You only have to remember yours. That's the important card for you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So the card goes about the middle. I'm sorry, it's the force of habit. So the card goes about the middle, and just to make sure that no one knows exactly where all the cards, I put it like this, so that way no one knows exactly where they're. And this is what's going to happen. This is the funny part. George, I will do with you, and I want you to think of a number from 1 to maybe 20, because the way they have cards. But make it like hard, difficult.
Okay, 16.
16. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Don't you want maybe 15?
Okay, let's do 17.
Oh, you change your mind, okay.
Yeah.
Don't you want maybe 15?
No.
Or 16 again?
No.
Because
sorry,
listen
we're
me,
doing
listen me.
17. Stop it. We're doing 17.
Because listen me. Look, I give you the cards in your hands.
Okay.
Are you sure they want 16 back?
No.
It's your last chance.
No,
Because the deck is in your hand. Not 16?
17.
17.
Yeah.
16 is so good.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, 17.
17. Let's do 17.
I want you to turn one by one and count 16 cards and stop at the 17th. Face
Okay,
up.
One
Yeah.
by one?
Yeah.
Up, face up.
Yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait. This is the 16th, but it didn't say 16. So that's why this is not the
Oh.
card. What was your card?
10 of diamonds.
The 10 of diamonds. Good intuition, George. 10 of diamonds. Okay, good. So that's 10 of diamonds. But of course, give the deck to her because I know that if I touch the cards, maybe I can do something. And you had the favorite number, which was the 4, 6?
7.
Not 6?
No.
Right. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I want you to deal 6 cards face up and stop at the number 7. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. This is the number 7. Now, and of course, if you said 16, if you said 15, you said any other number, she would be counting from a different position from the deck, right?
Yeah.
So this would be a different card because maybe it could be this one or maybe this one or maybe after, right? What was your card?
Jack of clubs.
Good intuition.
Oh.
Yes, and exactly. Of course, give it back to him because I don't want to touch. And Javi, I want you to deal the cards face up. Yeah, start to deal it. And basically, whenever you feel something, you just stop. That's the funny part. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because listen, a lot of people, they know how it works, the timing force. So maybe I could be counting some cards. And of course, that's what happened actually. When I said, and you stop, you do 1, 2, and you stop at the third part, exactly as the timing force. Are you sure? Don't you want maybe 1 more? Or maybe 2 more? Or
I'll
maybe
do-
4 more? What?
I'll do 4 more.
Or maybe 5 more?
4.
4? Okay.
4.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. I'll stay there.
Now, Javi, can you switch with me? I have one question that is very, very important. Don't you want maybe 1 more? Because listen to me. When you arrive to your home today, you might start to think for yourself. When you're going to sleep, precisely in that moment, you then start to think for yourself, what would happen if I dealt 1 more?
But I know what would also happen.
Or not.
Exactly. I would think, what if I didn't? So I'm going to stick with the
Because-
what if I didn't.
Because listen to me. I will count until 10, and if you want to do 1 more, you can.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do it.
Oh, you can tell 1 more. But this wasn't your card, was it?
No.
Good.
Wait. Yeah, no.
Was it? No. Okay, good. All right, good.
No.
That's good that you didn't stop in that place because now you'll be. What was your card?
3 of diamonds.
The 3 of diamonds. Now you'll be wondering yourself, why did I doubt 1 more? Because good intuition, Javi. 3 of diamonds. And exactly the 3 of diamonds. Yeah. Thank you,
That's
thank
crazy.
you so much.
That's crazy.
Well
That's
done.
crazy.
Thank you, guys.
Amazing.
There you go, my friends. You asked for it, and there it is. That is a full performance of Good Intuition. We do pay attention to you guys out there on the socials. I was, like I mentioned earlier, I was looking through the YouTube comments, and I did see repeatedly you guys were asking for a full performance. So there you go. Wanted to bring that to you. If you're just joining us, you can watch the replay, and it'll be there too. Also, if you guys are just joining us, we are starting a new feature today. We are streaming over on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitter right now. So we're in 3 different spots. Really fun stuff. Good to be back with you guys, especially our YouTube friends. Good to see all you guys again. Someone's asking about the price. What's up, Mark? How we doing over on Facebook? He's saying how much. This retails for $14.95, so $15, and you'll be rocking and rolling. It is a digital download, so you can learn it today, literally. It's a very, very nice piece of magic. In just a moment, I'm going to run the interview that I did with Bernardo a few weeks back. He actually is on the road right now lecturing, so I recorded this when he was still back in Rio, where he lives. To give you more details on Good Intuition, I did want to remind you, though, if you're just joining us live, we are doing a giveaway for this today for Good Intuition for our friends on Facebook and YouTube, actually. So if you want to have a chance to win this, all you need to do is tell us in the comments section what it is that you'd like to see more of on our live streams that we're doing now. We added a new feature today, but if you're looking for even more new features, let us know. If there's things you like but you want to see changed up, or if you just don't like something and you want to see something different, let us know. We're here for you. So that's all you need to do if you want to win a free copy of this. In the comments section, post your comment. That's all you got to do, and let us know what you'd like to see, and we will go forward from there. Of course, any comment pretty much counts. And for bonus points, you can drop a like on this too. That doesn't hurt, all right? So there you go. So it's good to be back, like I mentioned before. Nice to see you guys out there. Nigel Quinn's dropping us some love here. He's saying, great to see you live on YouTube, Periscope. Now we just need Twitch and IG. I know, I'm waiting on Instagram. We're getting close. I feel like we're getting really, really close to doing this on Instagram too, but it's not here just yet. So we're getting close though, for sure. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and run the interview that I did with Bernardo. It's about 15 minutes, but it gives you even more details on this. You just saw the full performance, so now you can see everything. So I think without any further ado, it is now officially time to get unplugged. Let's do this. My friends, we are not live right now. Bernardo is actually on the road. He's lecturing, but I wanted to get in and talk to him about the good stuff. I know you guys have a lot of questions about good intuition. So Bernardo Sedlasek, thank you for joining me to do just that. Let's talk some good intuition, man.
It is my pleasure to be here, and hello everyone.
Awesome, dude.
Well, now specifically hello from Rio, but
yeah.
So
love it. And maybe at the end of this, you can give us a little peek at Rio. I think you're in an area where we can actually get a really nice peek at something. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
All right, I'll hold you to it at the end of this. All right, so stay tuned for that, guys. If you want to see something iconic, stay tuned. You will see that. But speaking of iconic, this is something, good intuition, that is inspired by one of the icons in our industry, Danny D. Ortiz, and his triple intuition. But this is something that's just in a league of its own, good intuition, your version of this, because there's no gimmicks, no gimmick deck, nothing to get in, nothing to get out. And you could literally borrow a deck, do a little sum real quick, and you're on your way, and you're crushing people. So people have seen the trailer, and they've seen Danny's name mentioned. Why don't you kind of mention why you decided to do what you did, because this is more practical. Let's be honest. Good intuition is more practical. I'll let you jump in and take over, because I'm talking about your trick, and this isn't my trick. So there you go.
Well, I think first of all, it's very important to understand that I didn't create this for selling. I created this for myself actually years ago, when a friend of mine who also did do magic, called it Mateus Leone, he said, man, you should create like a version of Danny's Triple Intuition with a normal deck, because I don't like to carry normal decks, neither him. So I started to think about all the structure and how to maintain the good points, which is after I handle the deck to the spectator, I will never touch again until it's finished, because I think there is one of Danny's highlight. But I talked this on the explanation as well, and how the structure and how did I manage to do this. But I think it's very important to understand that also my version here is not to substitute. How can I say this?
Oh, substitute. It's not a replacement.
To substitute, yeah. It's not to replace. Okay, I hope that would be good.
There we go.
So it's not to replace Danny's version. It is actually to use in the right moment. So if you don't know Danny's version, just go check it out, because Danny's version is better than mine. It is with a special deck. So that's why I think you can choose the right method for the right situation. Because, of course, mine is more practical since it's a normal deck. So definitely not now, after this. Go check it out, Danny's, because it's great, it's amazing, and I have nothing more to say.
Okay, no, that's fair. With yours, I would like to ask a specific question, because you can do this with a normal deck. Obviously, it could be your own. If you borrow a deck, though, does it need to be a complete deck? Does it have to be a complete deck of cards? Does not. Okay. Cool.
No, of course, you have to look like a full deck. So if there's only this, it would be a little harder.
That ain't gonna work, yeah.
But
yeah.
But that's pretty much it.
Okay. Cool. And let's get into some of the details here, because there's two ways this can go. One way is you're already set up, you're already ready to go, and you go into the trick. The other way is it could either be your deck, you borrow a deck, and you set this up in front of the spectator. How long would you say, or how easy and how long do you think that would take? I'm sure people want to know that.
Well, I can do this right now for you guys, so you can see exactly
Okay.
how much time does it need. But basically, it is a little tricky because you have to do a pharaoh, not a perfect pharaoh, only on the bottom cards, and that's all. But of course, if you don't know how to do a pharaoh or you don't want, you can just prepare before, and it will take you maybe 10 to 15 or most 20 seconds.
Okay.
But so here I go. So of course, at this moment, I will start to talk, and I usually do this at the offbeat because that way the people are not paying attention of what I'm doing. And I'm pretty much set up. Okay, I did. Now I only have to do a pharaoh, which it doesn't even have to be perfect.
Cool.
And yes, I'm set up.
Sweet. That was quick and easy, man. All right, then. Sweet. Yeah, that's obviously the number one question is going to be how long, how easy to get this set up. And
Yes,
you just got to see it in real time. So there you go. Thank you for doing that. Yeah.
it is my pleasure.
Now, with the setup, we just saw how easy that can be. But what about the trick itself? How hard is this going to be for someone to do? Because there's always going to be different people, different skill levels that watch
course,
these
yeah.
things or, that want to learn stuff. So
It is something that is not. It is very complex. That is very important to mention, because not of the skill difficulty, but it's pretty much the mental work that you do, not in the effect, but how do you pretty much put all the details that I explain in there. So this is the most hard part. But of course, if you can do a break, which is quite easy, I think you're pretty much into it. You can do it.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, it's good to note that because I know you and I were talking about that before, and this isn't a trick that depends so much on this, but it's up here. A lot of it's
Yes.
the mental thinking, the psychology that goes into all this, and I think that's worth noting. But also, since we're talking about that, it's also pretty cool that not only are you learning this trick, like of course you guys are going to learn how to do this trick, but there's so much more that you go over on this almost 1 hour download beyond just the trick itself. So why don't you talk a little bit about what else they're going to be learning on here, or what maybe some of the details they might pick up along the way too? Because I think that for me, that's the real work,
Yeah. So first of all, I don't like to publish facts. So there is very few effects published of mine. Most of them are in the workshop, which is like 10 hours online that I sell. And inside this workshop, which is 10 hours, there is only 6 effects. Exactly because I want to... 6 or 7, I'm not sure.
In 10 hours?
Because yes, in 10 hours. Because I don't want the people to learn the effect. I want the people to become better magicians. Because, of course, there's good effects in magic, but to be a better magician, you have to understand all of these details, all of these subtleties, the emotions, the structure, and everything. So, and those effects are there just because I couldn't find any other better way to explain the theories. So that's why those effects are in there. And here is pretty much exactly the same thing. It's not for you to have the effect. Of course, the effect is good, but it's so you understand all the details around the magic that you can apply to any other kind of magic you do, and also, of course, become a better magician. So
Cool.
I think it's very, very important to understand that I explain not only the effect, but also subtleties and theories and the offbeat, the thought of card, the psychology that I use, why I do this. So this is very, very important. I think this is the most important part.
Yeah.
And that's why I agreed to publish it.
I love it. I would love if you would share this analogy that you shared with me earlier that I think sums up what makes good magic. You're mentioning all these extra things, it's a word you used earlier, different layers.
Yeah.
Would you mind sharing the Mona Lisa analogy again? Because I think that one really struck a chord with me, and I think people would really understand this
Of course.
by hearing it. Yeah.
This is what I say in every lecture that I do. I call this the painting theory. Imagine that I have a painting here, which is Mona Lisa, so you can imagine that it's here. And there is a piece of glass on top for security, and it's mine. So at one point I see, and inside the painting there is a small piece of dust, and then I look and say, it's too much effort to take it out, all the glass, and to take this out, and no one would notice. So then a few days after this, there is not only one piece of dust, but there is a few pieces of dust, in different points. And I said, no one will notice because they would just be seeing from far away, so it's okay. And then long after this, there's not only a few pieces of dust, but there's a lot of pieces of dust. And even if the people, they don't see every piece individually, they feel that the painting is dirty. So magic for me is exactly the same thing. All the time that I go to a magician, they say, well, what would you change on this? And I say, oh, I would just add this small detail. And they say, no, but no one will ever see this detail. But they will feel this detail. So that's the important thing they have to understand. Because, of course, when you learn magic, you get this from the effect with no psychology, no theories, no nothing. You get this reaction. And for every subtlety that you add, you only grow up a little bit, just like this. So they don't know the difference. But when you put more and more and more and more details into it, then it will become a totally different level, just like the great masters in magic, like Juan Tamariz, Azewin, Danny, Pitch Harding, and all those great magicians. So I think that's the most important thing to understand, is that the psychology, all the details that you understand and that you put into it, those are the most important. Those are the real magic.
Yeah, and it's like I was telling you earlier too, like especially as someone that works for a magic company. If people want to just buy another trick, they can just go buy another trick. Like if you want to be like everybody else, just do that. But if you want to really, really stand out, which I think is the point of being a magician anyway, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I think we own this to magic. We own this to all our spectators, to give them good magic, to make them feel good things.
And not just make the magic better, but you as a magician better, as a performer better. Then these are the secrets. These are the details that are going to help you to get from this to this, as he's saying, with your tricks, with you as a performer. And, this is the type of stuff that he mentioned a lot of great names with, too, that I would definitely put this in the same category with, the Tamarizes, the Ortizes, like all these guys, the Ossie Wins, Pitt Hartlings. I mean, a brilliant, brilliant guy. But you've had some brilliant people also give you some amazing quotes. I'm just going to throw up a couple here. Gaten Bloom raves about this, says it's a beautiful routine, and it's a gold mine of subtleties, which I like that word. You're giving away a lot of subtleties. Paul Gertner says he was fooled by this, says it all, which is crazy. Dan Harlan, another who's who. Dan Harlan's a big fan of this. Alan Ackerman is saying this is going to go. Alan's saying this is going to go straight into his repertoire. Mary Yiddit's raving about it. Of course, Miguel, Paul Vigil, Bernard Billos, and it goes on, and it literally goes on and on and on about the people that are raving about this. So I definitely want to get the deets on this, get all the details, because this is a great piece of magic, and I hate to call it a great trick, because it's not just a great trick.
Yeah, that's what I say, including on the DVD, on the explanation, I think. I say every time someone mentions to me, oh, can you do that trick again? I say, not trick, magic.
That's awesome.
That's what I want them to understand.
Yeah. And, if you guys really are looking for the wow factor too, look at the trailer. I mean, the trailer, people are freaking out. They're going nuts over this stuff. And the audiences will tell you, try it. Try an experiment. If you guys decide to pick this up, do just a regular card trick and then do something like this. And the reactions will tell you the story. They'll speak for themselves. So, this is definitely in a different league. It's a different category of magic. And if someone is nervous about this, I feel like this isn't technically difficult, and you shouldn't be nervous about it. If you really want a good, solid lesson in card magic, this is it. This is a great spot to look at to do that. So. Yeah. Any other details though about this that you want to make sure people know about? Because I know as a trick, any trick that comes out, whether it's something like this, it's not just a trick that you're just picking up and doing or anything you want to make sure people know about, because it is like a baby to you. It's like something that you're sharing with the world. Which is a cool thing. Anything like that you want to have people know about with good intuition?
Well, again, just the details that I'm going over and over again, because it is very important.
Yeah.
It's all the details that I put into it, all the subtleties that you can use in your magic. I think the highlight of this is also that is with a normal deck, and I can do pretty much impromptu. Also, there's the good things where when I give the deck to the spectator, I never touch the deck again, and all the appearance of the cards go without touching. So I think that's the most important point. And also
Cool.
to remember that Denny's, you should use Denny's for different moments than this one, because of course it's different matches from different effects.
Yeah. Very well
Different
said.
moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very well said. All right, cool. I was going to ask you for one favor before we go. I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
You know, I teased it in the beginning. You're near a very iconic spot. You are in Rio, so this is one of the wonders of the world we're going to get a peek at here. And there it is. It's
1 second.
Bernardo Sedlacek. He's the iconic wonder of the world.
So I'm not sure if you can see it well.
Yep, there it is.
There's like a big mountain, and on top of it, this is the Christ the Redeemer. This is the view from my house, which it's not bad at all.
That's cool, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this, if I'm not mistaken, that's literally one of the wonders of the world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is one of the 7 wonders of the world.
That's crazy. Yeah, just up, just
It
right
is,
out,
it is very beautiful.
just right out your
Whenever
window.
you guys come to Rio, just let me know.
It's just, it's right out your window. Just look up and see it. No big deal. No.
Yeah, it's okay. It's normal.
That's cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let Bernardo get out of here. But first, I want them to know something very important, that you are about to hit the road while this is going to be streamed live later. When this is actually going up, you will be on the road lecturing. You're going to be traveling. I know you don't have specific areas that you know off the top of your head, but do you happen to know the window of time when people might be looking for you doing lectures out there?
Yeah. It won't be hard to find me, but it's not for much of the time, because I'm doing a very short lecture tour.
Mm-hmm.
But I would do a bigger one in US on next year around the 4F, so around April and May.
Oh, cool.
But here I'm going to France, Portugal, Spain, UK, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it on this trip, because
Okay.
it's only like 2 weeks. It's from I travel on the 14th and I come back on the 30th of October of this month.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right,
And
well,
if you want to find it out, just look for my name, Bernardo Sedlacek, which is hard to spell, but you can just copy and paste it.
we'll have it below. Trust me, I'll have it pop up below later. You're fine. I got you, man. I got you.
So yeah.
Sweet. Well, safe travels out there,
Thank you
on
so
the
much.
road, and I hope you have a blast. And one little thing that I'm going to touch base with Bernardo when he gets back is he's going to be performing something for Juan Tamariz, and I can't wait to hear what you end up picking out. I know it's at the convention, it's at the Escorial, but still, you're going to be doing this for Juan Tamariz as
It's
well.
even worse that it's in Escorial, because
Yeah.
if you start to think about, there is all this great master of card magic, and I will be there like, what am I doing here?
Well, I want to know what you end up doing, so we'll find out later. You'll have to fill me in later, because, yeah.
I will tell you, but in private, no one else can.
Yeah, you got it,
Because
man.
I have something in mind.
All right. I will keep it in the vault, as they say. I'll keep it in the vault. Cool. All right, brother. Well, safe travels out there, and hope to catch up with you again sometime in the future. Really digging your stuff, and don't be a stranger, okay?
Thank you so much. See you guys very soon, somewhere over the world. And thank you again.
You got it,
Bye-bye.
man. Cool. See you. And we are back live again. Hope you guys enjoyed that chat with Bernardo. He was joining me before he hit the road, obviously, to do the lectures. So he's out there now doing some lectures. So type his name in, see, maybe he's near you. You never know. So welcome back, everyone. It's really good to be back on YouTube. I have missed you guys and gals, so it's good to be back. Don't forget, though, for all of you watching, we are doing the giveaway. I kept posting it as the chat was going on there. If you do want to have a chance to win a free copy of this is the download we've been talking about today, Good Intuition from Bernardo Sedlacek. All you need to do in the comments section is tell us, what new features would you like to see on the show? What do you dig and what do you want to see more of? Vice versa. Leave a comment and you're entered automatically. We'll pick some winners by the end of this week. So we'll hook you up with some free magic for the weekend. Every single week now, just so that you guys know, we will be back live here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We do these every week, so it's a lot of fun. Next week, I've got Bro Gilbert with me. We're going to be talking about his top 5 downloads from the vault. You know, you see him popping up every Thursday. He's going to join me live next Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun to do that and more things with you guys going forward. So yeah, mark it on the calendar, hit the bell on YouTube, turn on your notifications on Facebook. You never want to miss when we are live. We're going to bring more live interviews in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. More giveaways every single week. That's what we're doing, and the brand new format with the unplugged kind of like new feature here. So a lot of fun stuff, and we couldn't do any of it obviously without you guys. So thanks for hanging out with us this week. I am going to roll on out of here. Thank you to Bernardo, obviously, for hanging out and sharing his time with me all about good intuition. So it is available now from your favorite magic shop if you want to pick it up. Download it, learn it today. It's an hour packed full of amazing information that I know that you're going to want to dig through, process, and make yourself a better magician. Yeah, that's what we're all trying to do at the end of the day. I did want to jump over to the website real quick. I want to share a few quotes with you and also let you guys on YouTube know about some of the stuff we've been doing over on Instagram. Hello, Instagram, at Murphy's Magic, right over there. We did a giveaway last weekend, and we announced the winners this week. I want to announce the winners live here as well. We should do that, you know what I'm saying? So the deck of cards they could win was the brand new Focus Playing cards from Adam Borderline. These are beautiful, of course, based around photography and all that good stuff. Here's a look at a few of the shots here. We did a giveaway, of course. So again, we're at Murphy's Magic. So if you guys are watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube and you never knew about this, well, now you know now. We're doing giveaways over there as well. Here's a look at the tuck of these. They're really, really nice. Here's a look at the back of the card. Very cool. The ad card / jokers. There you go. And a look at the actual tuck and the inside of the tuck there. Pretty sexy. You can see here our winners. At David Jackson Martin, he was the winner, and the friend that he tagged, B_playing cards, they're the two winners. David tagged his friend, and now they both get a free deck, and they should have them by the end of the week or early next week. So there you go. Good stuff. All right. So I think that's going to do it for today. I did want to give you some details on that, but we're all over the place doing fun stuff. So make sure you do have your notifications turned on and all that fun stuff so you don't miss any of the goodness that we're doing. All right. My name is Luke Dancy, and I will catch you guys next time. I don't know. Maybe I'll go live on Instagram for a little bit. I don't know. You'll have to pop up and see. All right, guys. I will catch you next time. It's good to be back. See ya.